It's a can of kidney beans for the vegetarians, crackers, and a can of tuna and cut beans for the other diets.
According to Mayors Council of Guam Executive Director Angel Sablan, that's the menu of food served to over 1,000 of our island's Manamku Thursday, following problems with the Senior Citizen Center's food vendor.
Wednesday afternoon, we were told that the next day there won't be any hot meals served from this vendor because something was done to their kitchen from an inspection, so what we were getting were dry goods. And when we saw what it was, we figured, well, the Manamko, how are they going to eat this?
An issue with the food vendor was disclosed Thursday during an informational briefing by the Guam legislature on the Senior Citizen Center operations throughout the island. Public Health Director James Gillen says the dry foods was the only alternative the vendor could provide. He says the vendor was in danger of having its sanitary permit pulled for noncompliance.
But on a given day when restaurants are open all over town, all over Guam, there could have been a better way to provide meals to Manamko instead of just giving them a can and say, open it and eat it.
Sablan adds some of the mayors opted to use program income money to buy the hot meals instead. Gillen meanwhile says because of the late notice and time it would take to procure other cans of food, it was the only option or no meals at all would be served. KUAM has learned the vendor is Lee Kun Corporation, which does business as Basil Food Service, Inc. If Lee Kun sounds familiar, it's the same food vendor the Department of Corrections has contracted. Director Jose San Augustin confirmed last month that the vendor delivered hundreds of suspected spoiled meals to the Manila facility. He tells KUAM that DOC did not experience any problems this week with their meals.
With this vendor, this is the first time. We've had previous vendors where, there was some spoilage in food. There's some complaints by the seniors that, they didn't get the meals on time, but nothing where it was a total shutdown of the kitchen.
For now, Gillen says the Division of Environmental Health will be working with the food vendor and, quote, holding their hands to ensure they meet regulations. He says the vendor was given a conditional approval to operate. As for the meals served today,
we've checked. They are hot meals today.
In the meantime, Sablan says he wants to work with public health and the Guam legislature to help provide more funding for maintenance and renovations for the senior citizen centers. 11 out of 12, he says, are slowly dilapidating. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintaniza.